before we start.
All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Longer and Harder. I think we're live, but I have no idea. This is,
We are.
are we? Okay, good.
I can see.
All right.
But the
This
problem
is,
is, oh,
would the problem be? And Micro
oh,
died. So welcome, everyone. I'm going to just
did
pretend
I?
that the Micro's here.
I
Micro
feel like
died.
I'm alive.
Yeah, we're
I feel
live.
very
We're
alive.
good. Hello. R&D had a day or two. And is very
Or free.
hungover, or three. So I'm on day three. It's been fun. It's been fun. So today's show is gonna be a little bit weirder than usual. It's gonna be a patron show, which I didn't announce. So patrons, if you're in the chat and would like to join me, check out Patreon. There's a link for you in there somewhere or another, or let me know and I'll send it to you. So I have with me today Microbloganism and Evan Williams, who are both here to help me talk about whatever we're going to talk about, which we haven't decided yet. Hi, buddy, and Hobbs is here too. So we'll get him rather than looking at my hungover face. So we'll get
Well,
him eventually, maybe.
the thing is, we can't see the face.
You can't.
Because
No,
no.
no, you don't get that joy. It's just the viewers.
Well, I mean, I can always just switch play the stream without sound.
That's
And
true.
watch it there
That's true.
with a slight delay.
Yes. So real quick likes and whatnots while Hobbs decides what he wants to do. Housekeeping real quick. As you can see by our wonderful experience bar on the side there, we are super close to our computer. We're at $1,700. 85% of the way there, only less than $300 to go. So thank you. Big thing to my patrons who both two are here because they really help out with this. And it was Google Payday like 2 days ago, so I got paid for ads and whatnot. So that was helpful, and it went straight to computer stuff. So big thank you for everyone who donates and everyone who gives super chats. We are gonna do OBS today, so that if you do want to do super chats and stuff, you do get boobs, and you get to have your comment read and all that fun goodness and whatnot. And if you do super chats or you do Streamlabs donation, I will put in the same amount of money that you donate, and I will put it in out of my pocket to make this bar move faster. Along with boobs. So that's where we are at today.
I feel like that was the wrong order.
That was the wrong order to announce things in.
Yeah. Like, it's boob first, computer second. Gotta sell these things.
Yeah, that is the order of importance. Yeah, you're right. So the boobs come first, and you do get some good boobs. And I know they're out there for free, but you know what? These are curated by R&D, so we only the high quality stuff today. So yeah, so
At R&D's boob farm, we only use the best boob.
the best, all natural. Not really. That's a lie. That's a giant
definite
lie. I can't even be like GMO free or whatever. It's all a lie at this point. Oh goodness.
It's GMO free. There aren't really apart from those like that idiot who injected himself with CRISPR, who might be genetically modified now, and those two twins in China.
Mm-hmm.
There aren't really like any genetically modified humans. So
Yeah, that's true. So yeah, there's genetically modified organism free. Whatever that means.
that's because they're made out of silicon.
There you go.
Silicone.
Yeah.
I did have a fun argument with somebody about GMOs a couple of days ago when I was out drinking. I need to stop arguing with people when I go out drinking.
But that's the best time.
It is the best time. They were complaining. It's like, oh, there's all this stuff in our food now. It's all genetically modified. I'm like, all of our food is genetically modified. Like, I mean, besides like salt. Besides
all of our food has had their genes changed to the point that they might as well be GMO. But remember, GMO is a legal term, so technically no.
Yeah, technically no, but also by the actual how we genetically modify organisms, we do it all the goddamn time and have been doing it since we could farm.
Now we're just doing it faster and better and stronger and
Yeah.
other Daft Punk
He didn't believe me. And I was like, look up a banana. Like, look up what a banana looks like, and then tell me that that's what you eat. And
Even better, look up fucking broccoli.
yeah, like.
Oh yeah, that's a classic.
Mm-hmm. And you might be able to hear Hobbs. He's outside yelling at our neighbors. He's a grumpy old man who tells all the neighbors to get off his lawn. Wrong. Technically, yes. Legally, no. Yeah, that's more or less how all this goes. Hello, big brother.
No,
Hello.
no, colloquially correct.
Colloquially correct.
Technically wrong and legally wrong,
Okay.
because the technical here would be the legal.
Yeah.
This is a legal term.
Yeah, it's weird. People think it's a scientific term, probably because it's got the words genetic and organism in it. And actually, I don't even think most people know what a GMO is. I think they just assume that it's just.
The only relevance it has in science is that it's used to classify labs with. So the lab I work in is classed as GMO 1, so that has some regulations for what we can keep in it. And then you have GMO 2, where you can keep slightly more modified and slightly more dangerous stuff in.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool. Well, that's some cool stuff. Oh yeah. So with that, there is no beer of the week. R&D is hungover, so he's gonna drink water.
The beer of the week is the tap water. So how is it?
Omaha tap water, just high quality stuff today. There was,
What's the alcohol percentage? Or even more poignant, what's the lead concentration?
That's okay. I don't live in Michigan, so it's pretty low.
You could try to light it and see what happens.
Oh goodness, that's
I like how you think that Flint, Michigan is the only place in the states.
I know.
That has the lead problem.
I know they're not, but there's a famous one.
Yeah.
Are they the ones? Is it there? I know I've seen people who can you can actually take a lighter to faucets.
Oh no, that's not lead. Like lead is inflammable.
Right.
It's that is due to methane in the water.
Mm.
It's usually from people who have their own wells.
Oh, okay.
So the groundwater has methane in it, so you get methane plumes in it.
That makes sense.
But the lead will make it taste extra sweet, which is just nice.
Well, no, you have to lead on its own doesn't taste sweet. You have to combine it with, I think it's acetate.
Okay, fair enough.
we'll have a nice lead recipe for you.
Here, so.
Speaking of chemistry, he's not here right now, but if you get a chance to actually see him and you see a GeoStrebber hanging around, he just got his master's.
Yay!
So congratulations to GeoStrebber. You're now a Master of Science. Good job.
Congratulations indeed.
Yeah, so that's really cool. So if you see him or if he shows up, congratulate him for mastering a science. All right, with that said, we actually do have a video menu for today.
Yes.
I did make one, so on your screen we have our options for today, and I will get I'm gonna have one of my guests actually read it so that I can get Cloudbot here to do something useful.
Oh, you mean other guests who can't see it?
You can't.
Oh, okay. I have it up on the. I've moved the stream forward.
Yeah.
We can take turns. I'll read the first one.
Well, I don't know if Evan's got the stream open either.
Rocket Hour is read it.
I'm doing it right now. I'm opening
Okay.
the stream right now.
We'll get
so
there.
now
As you
now
can
I have
tell.
it, but there's lag, so just be aware.
Yeah. Just so you all know, we are super professionals around here.
Very.
Yeah, totally.
Totally.
I know I am.
Having me and R&D in the same hangout is always a good idea.
Yeah. So the poll has already started. I know you have no idea what the options are. No, I guess they can.
Yeah,
actually
they
see
do.
it. You can see it. So, I'll let the guests read it. But just so you know, all you got to do is upside down vote, and then the number, and there are your options.
Upside down vote. Great.
Upside down vote. There you go. God.
I think we had that in 2016.
So we have our options today are number 1, The Truman Show by ODD TV. I think that's been there on a while.
Mm-hmm.
2, Debunking the Flat Earth by Rob Skiba. 3. AOC by David Icke. 4. Alpha Males by Joe Rogan. 5. How to Write a Myth by Owen Benjamin.
You got it.
6. Is Porn a Sin by Covenant Eyes. Ooh. It's not even the name, even like the channel name sounds like it's a like a porn shop or like a sex shop.
Oh no.
It really does.
7. Crystal Water by Water Liberty.
Water Liberty is a great name. It definitely sounds like it's like the Antifa for water.
No, you know what it is? It's like a super specific subset of sovereign citizens.
Oh no. Maritime law.
like it's people who found some obscure thing in their in like they think gives them the right to like use the municipal water supply for free or something like that.
Oh god, they would.
That would be great. Sadly, it's not that.
No, if I knew enough about law, I might try to look at a sovereign citizen, but they're mostly just getting owned, and it's hilarious. I'm mostly a fan of. There was one of them. I was watching a one of those compilations and whatnot, and for sovereign citizens like getting owned as it happens. And I noticed that one of them had the La Vista PD, which is the
looks like
city
we lost
that I'm in.
R&D.
No. Well, everyone else can hear
Thanks
me.
for coming to the stream,
Thank
guys.
you. Oh, that's a shame because everyone else can hear me. So it's actually
Oh, now we go.
you.
There we go.
Yeah, you're back.
Yeah, no, the stream could hear me, so it's just you guys. I don't know why the call couldn't hear me. But
I have a guess. Because we're in a Google Hangout.
yeah, we are in a Google Hangout. I really should have picked a different one, but
Google Hangouts is the worst one except for all the others.
yeah, it's true. I've had some luck with what's the one that I use with Scientist Smell? They use Zoom? Is it Zoom?
I have no idea.
I've used Zoom before. My various employers seem to have loved it.
All right, yeah. Google Hangouts is usually the worst. But yes, what was I saying? Oh yeah, one of the sovereign citizens things that I was watching had the police department for the town that I live in.
Oh.
Yeah, no, arresting a sovereign citizen, and then I had to look him up, and it was like 2 blocks away from me that the sovereign citizen was getting pulled over for, not having a license plate and then throwing a fit. It was great. So it's like, oh, it lives down the street from me. That's wonderful.
Perfect.
Yeah. That makes me feel super safe.
Aren't these crazy neighbors?
I know. Oh. But no, they're always a hoot. Those sovereign citizens.
Oh yeah.
The best ones are the videos where the cop just doesn't give a fuck and break their windows in the car.
Yeah, I'm not like God. I always struggle with it because I don't like cops overstepping their bounds, but at the same time I'm like, you're being an idiot. Like you were legit being an idiot.
They're resisting arrest. Like the cop can't just stand outside the car all day. They're waiting for them to like finally fucking get out because they need to pee or something and run out of bottles.
Yeah. So, on the one hand.
No. Oh, I just remember there's a good one where the guy has he's surrounded by I think 4 or 5 cops at that point, and he's refusing to give any identification and stuff. And he he keeps saying, "I need to go to work. I need to go make sandwiches."
No, what?
No. So Bill Ludlow has a video where it's like they're talking about the planning that Kent Hovind did when he was on trial. And apparently he had this huge contingent of sovereign citizens who were in his inner circle. And one of the plans they actually proposed is during the trial, the sovereign citizens would go in and arrest the judge, which what?
Oh, that would be amazing.
Yeah, that would be absolutely amazing. Didn't make that up.
That's fucking stupid.
And
the poll is over.
If I had been there, I would have said, "Do it."
I'm not sure. Speaking of creationism, I'm not sure if you guys heard this. But the Ark Encounter, the Noah's Ark replica or whatever that Ken Ham made, apparently had flood damage.
That's the best thing I've heard all week.
Awesome. Oh my god.
I just burst out laughing. It's just got the fucking flood damage. Oh, Ken Ham, you're too much. Every day Ken Ham just keeps on giving. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hashtag Ethan says, suing for flood damage. It's on their road, not the Ark. But it is hilarious. Okay, that's still fucking hilarious.
It's good enough. I'll take it.
Good enough. Yeah.
All right, so the poll is over. So we'll see what Cloudbot has to say here. And Cloudbot, Luke, come join us. Come on, Cloudbot. Did Cloudbot not give me anything?
We don't know.
We don't
can't
know.
see.
Cloudbot, I'm relying on you here. You told me I couldn't vote anymore, but now you're not giving me results. Oh goodness. Luke, if you'd like to join us, there should be a link on the Patreon page if you'd like to join us in the stream.
It looks like just counting looking in the chat, it looks like 7-1.
I'm gonna go with 7. I don't know what the hell happened to Cloudbot, but you know.
The issue here, R&D, is that you need to join the group for men who love bots too much.
Oh goodness. All right, so I don't even remember what number 7 was. What's the number 7?
That's the crystal one.
Water. Okay.
Water. By Water Liberty.
By Water Liberty. That's a great name. It should be a university. Water Liberty University. All right, where'd you go? Water Liberty. There we go. And sorry, like I said, things are just not gonna go well because, you know, reasons. Hey, speaking of which, there's the GeoStrebber. Go ahead and congratulate him for
Congratulations on your degree.
Oh.
I already congratulated him.
You only get so many congratulations, Geo. Okay, let's see if we can actually get this going. Will it work? I don't know. Will everything die? Probably.
I don't know. Maybe this water video will be too draining.
I both hate and love you for that pun.
That's oh goodness. Hi, buddy. Yes, Hobbs has been quite a needy little asshole today. I guess being gone for 2 days was too much for him. Yes, come on, sit up here. No, okay.
Are you seriously trying to command a cat?
I know. I should know better.
Are you sure you're not still drunk?
Oh, I might be.
That's a yes.
I really should have. It's a real shame that I am, because the beer that I bought, because I did buy a beer for Beer of the Week. It's so good.
The beer of the week is already in your bloodstream.
It's true. Yeah, no, it hasn't left yet. But I think
I think he has the beer of several weeks in his bloodstream.
It was real bad. It's been a while since I've actually like I actually just called it quits. I'm like, nope, not driving, going back to the hotel that I just left this morning. And it's like, hey, need a room. I can't make it home today. So I haven't had to do that before, so that was fun. Is it a German beer? No, I like good beers, Micro.
Fuck you.
I'm too mean. I don't know. It's those damn purity laws are just, you know, just too much. Damn Germans and their purity. It's gotten us in trouble in the past, and they haven't learned their lesson yet. All right, so we got bam. Is it gonna work? Is it gonna do a thing?
Yes, but it's already playing.
It should load eventually. I think when it loads on mine, it'll stop playing. Maybe, I don't know. American beer is like having sex.
I'm gonna pause it.
In a can?
In a canoe.
Oh.
American beer is like having
in a
sex
canoe.
in a canoe. It's fucking close to water.
It is fucking close to water. Yeah. Unless you go, Nebraska's got like one good thing going for it, and it's beer. And that's about it. They're really good at it because there's nothing else to do, so you got to be good at one thing, I suppose. And it's beer. All right, so I'm gonna try. My computer's dying. God, this is a terrible idea. My computer's just not handling this well at all remotely. Bam. Okay.
No, you're not doing it remotely.
Nope, not doing it remotely.
You're right in front of the computer.
But yeah, my computer ain't handling it. Ain't handling it well at all. All right, there's the thing. There's the thing. Maybe that video will maybe eventually load. Probably not.
I have it.
You have it. I don't. It's just all the technical. Don't worry, Luke. We're all having technical. This is a technical difficulties kind of day.
This is the technical train wreck.
Yeah. No, I wasn't able to get the sound in through to pipe it in through Google Hangouts this time out, and I don't know why I can't get it through Google Hangouts. So it's been giving me a bit of a heartache there today, so we're kind of stuck. To buy then buy the new Ryzen something core processor. Either that or the future 16 core one that I'm going for. Yeah, we're working on computer stuff. It's just I don't know. I feel like I need one of those like I need like a mixer, but for the like
It's playing.
Is it? It's not playing for me. It's not playing for me, which is great.
It's playing on mine.
Huh. Wow.
It's playing for me too, but it's not playing in the stream.
No, it's not playing at all in the stream. It's just a nice little buffering window there. That buffering wheel. I kind of want to refresh this website, but I feel like if I do, everything will die.
Maybe you should try and refresh the page.
Okay.
Something.
Ready to watch everything fall apart.
I don't know.
We're gonna have some doxing. We're gonna have like the crash. We're gonna have all kinds of great stuff.
Yeah, great show for all of you. Oh, maybe. Let's see. We're gonna see if I can do it. Can you do it, computer?
It started playing.
Not on my end though. My end's still buffering.
Hey, hey, Luke.
Hey.
Hey. Hold on.
Party hard.
Okay, I'm gonna send you. I'm gonna put a link in the internal chat in the Hangouts for you to go to, so you can also watch the video or try to
watch the video. We might have to switch to other things. God damn.
Well, apparently R&D's computer, his internet thing doesn't like him.
It doesn't. That is true. It does not.
So you should be able to click the link I put in the Hangout chat.
Doing that. All right. I got that going.
Woo! So yeah, everyone else is getting this besides me. God damn it! You need to become a member of the glorious PC Master Race. Oh God, no, I don't. I don't know. We might have to do this the old-fashioned way or the more complicated way, where I have enough guests. You all can talk. You don't need to listen to R&D. But there is another option.
There are so many options.
There's so many options. We might have to go with Plan B, because this is definitely not going to play. So, 1 second. We're going to go with Plan B, I think. Which is also going to kill everything's going to kill my computer. One of these days.
It's the rubbing sticks together plan.
Yeah. I feel like if we have just like enough rocks, we could eventually build a better computer than the one I have.
I mean, technically, it is just a rock. It's just a rock in a very specific shape.
All right, let's see. There we go. We'll have the call going instead. And
as you know, we atheists all believe we came from a rock.
It's true. From a rock. All the rocks. Alright, so we're gonna try method number dos instead. Is it gonna work? Probably not. Which one did we pick? We picked the water one, right?
Yes.
Water. I got this.
Say hello everyone to R&D's computer, because it's probably gonna be the last time you see it.
It's
so
true.
what is plan number 2.
Okay, we're gonna do. Ooh, goodness. We're gonna
It
go.
gives us hard drive for science.
Do you have the fire extinguisher nearby?
I know we're screwed. There's definitely gonna be a fire, and it's gonna end poorly, because why not? Okay, so we will do. Maybe I don't even see already. My computer's dying. Like, I can hear all the gears in my computer struggling.
That if the computer has gears in it, that might be the reason why.
It's that old. It has gears. Goodness gracious, this is the best. The best hangout ever.
Maybe it's just like a wind-up clock. Do you have to like?
No. He's trying to run a stream on the difference engine.
All right, let's go there. Share.
Well, what he obviously should do is run a stream on a watermill.
You know what? It might be faster than what I'm doing right now, honestly. Honestly. Oh my goodness. Thank you, #Heathen, for helping out. More donations for new computer. I feel so bad for the tech issues. But there, have yourself some nice laggy boobs. Oh no, you get a butt this time. There you go.
Oh. Well, and boob. We get both.
A little bit of both. A little bit of both.
That's side boob there.
All the things.
All right, so my screen should be, at least, if nothing else, being shared at the moment. So
I'm seeing it. I'm. This is almost. I might faint.
All right. So what we will have to do, and it just might mean that I can't talk a lot, which is fine. No one wants to listen to R&D talk anyway. All right. So
it's our show now.
All right. So I'll play. You guys let me know when you want to pause and have a thing to say. If I can do this.
I like that logo.
They do.
I'm just here to laugh and drink, so.
Growing up, we were taught that water has 3 phases, right? Liquid, solid, and gas. But in the last decade, numerous water scientists have discovered that water actually has a 4th phase.
Water scientists?
I get the I hope they do the who's the guy that did the like the crystal science thing experiment where they
Emoto?
where they got the feelings?
Yeah, Emoto.
Emoto, yes.
But also water doesn't have a 4th phase because in order for it to reach plasma, you're gonna have to heat it up so much that it's gonna decompose into hydrogen and oxygen.
This is possible.
Can you only have a what's the 4th one called? I already forgot. Fuck. Plasma. Can you have plasma of like elements rather than compounds?
Yes, because in order for it to turn into a plasma, you first have to turn it into a gas, and then you have to ionize the gas, which means that it's gonna fall apart.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. All right, so cool beans. Water scientists, but what we can't argue with water scientists, obviously.
Maybe the scientist was Peter and Pete.
Oh, but no, they can't be water scientists. They can be scientists that things that don't exist. Oh wait, they are.
Oh goodness, those guys are too much. I miss
Look
them.
at us. They're like R&D. They're drinking water out of a glass meant for alcohol.
I want to play more of the video, but my computer's also dying, so I'm not sure if that'll actually happen.
It's a nice kitchen.
It is a nice kitchen. It's a very nice kitchen.
That they presume. I don't think this is their kitchen. They probably rented it.
It could be a green screen too, you know. I mean, it just could be the.
If it's a green screen, I think the equipment they would have brought for it would have been more. It would have been cheaper to just rent the fucking kitchen.
Fair enough.
I wonder if
CGI.
I wonder if there's like a market for renting out your house to like to Wootards. Like exclusively,
a stupid version of Airbnb.
Yeah, like that. Oh god, I bet you could do that. I bet you could do like an Airbnb, but put it like.
Oh man, if I could find a job where I make money off of idiots, I mean.
You can. It's called Airbnb in Sedona. It's all you have to do.
Oh no.
Just claim your house in some vortex, and you like. There you go.
Yeah. Well, I bet you could do that. I bet you could do like
I bet there
say,
are people who do it right now.
oh god, I don't want to look up Sedona now. I bet you're right. Oh.
I mean, put some crystals inside and you should go to go.
We just have a vortex shortage here in Boston, so I'm kind of screwed on that one.
No, I bet you could put like pictures of your house with like Buddha statues everywhere and crystals and like claim that it's aligned properly or whatever on Airbnb.
I like this.
I think it'd be great. All right, let's give a little bit.
Yep.
It exists.
I looked it up. There's one of the first things that came up is Red Rock Crossing Vortex Private Sanctuary.
Nice.
Awesome.
That's beautiful. All right, let's listen to a little bit more of water and all of the phases that it has.
All the things.
Phase. This information has been suppressed from the public for nearly a century.
Right, and this type of water is so powerful that it can transmit energetic information and influence your DNA.
Well, that is.
This water is so powerful that it can transmit energetic. I
don't think it was vibrations.
Energetic into DNA.
Yeah.
It also cures cancer, I tell it.
Spoiler alert, DNA already reacts pretty readily with normal water. Like one of the main causes of when something is dead, one of the main causes that breaks down the DNA other than microbial activity is water reacting with the DNA.
Oh. Didn't know that. Does it just break down DNA?
Well, yeah, it reacts with it and then it falls apart.
All right. Yes, buddy. What?
I like how it went.
You need to make up your mind about what you want, Hobbs.
All right, guys, I have to flee. I will. I appreciated this. It was fun, and I'll try to be on the next stream longer.
All right, awesome. Thanks for showing up, man. Appreciate it.
See you later.
See ya. All right.
Bye.
Bye. We'll try a little bit more of this silliness.
It accelerates cellular healing, nutrient uptake, and boosts your energy levels.
Even the Nazis in World War II.
Shit!
No.
But did we seriously just go there? Did we get fulfill Goodwin's law in a video about
Water.
water woo?
Yeah, we got 34 seconds in and the Nazis already showed up. 34 seconds to Nazis.
I
Wow.
mean, I'm German and...
Oh, this is the grace. This is the best. Oh,
I want to
God.
punch them in the face. Oh,
Well, okay. Ignoring the Nazis for a moment, which I don't advise in general, but I think it's fine in this case. They said it boosts cellular healing, nutrients uptake, and what was the last one? Energy levels?
Yeah, something about energy and even the
Cellular
Nazis.
healing isn't a thing. Boosting
something voodoo stuff, something.
Increasing nutrients uptake. How is adding more how does it do this?
Well, this is the
that's
fourth
not how
phase of water.
nutrients-
This isn't regular water. This is the fourth phase of water.
Oh,
So this is like water evolved. Like it's like a mega evolution for water.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you have to give it waterium.
Yeah. Waterium, and then you're good to go. And then you
Got
get
electrolytes.
extra electrolytes. It's what plants want. It's what the body needs. What is it?
Water with extra electrolytes is steelite juice.
Oh gosh, who was it? Who was it that was all confuzzled? Oh, it was electrolysis. It was Anthony Riley, who says that.
That's
Was he the one who said that like the water curs
think-
because of electrolysis or something like
yeah.
that?
He thought that the water in a picture or video curved. When he saw that, his excuse was that it was electrolysis from the power lines above.
Yeah, because that's exactly how that works. Electrolysis is just running electricity by water, and that's it.
Like, have you ever like taken a glass? If you take a glass of water and place it next to like your headphone wire,
Yeah.
and then play really loud music, so there's a lot of electricity going through it. Nothing happens.
That's the Anthony Riley electrolysis process, patent pending. Oh goodness. All right. Well, let's find out what this water. I wonder if they'll tell us how they make this water. So I kind of want to know.
I think the thing in the background might be the answer.
We're intending to use the power of this revolutionary type of fourth phase water because it has the potential to transform your health in radical ways.
I know you're probably skeptical. but I
Stop.
want
Did they just use the fact that the Nazis wanted to use it as an argument for why it's a good idea?
Yep. The Nazis did it, guys. Therefore, we should do it too. Well.
That has some disturbing implications.
But yeah, even the
I
Nazis
seriously-
do.
I seriously want to hit my head on the desk, but I broke my desk at the last Flat Earth talk.
Oh gosh. Oh, it's too much. It's too much.
So what we've learned is we need to use the fourth phase of water, and also eugenics. Eugenics and special water. Maybe we could use this special water. Maybe this water is some kind of like the special water is actually just sort of concentrated water that you can put in a camp. We could call it concentration camps.
Oh no!
No.
Oh no!
I guess that would just be a camp for
Oh.
kids with ADHD, a summer camp for kids with ADHD.
Oh. Concentration.
I need more beer.
I'm kind of
German,
regretting
you're
this
German, of course
soberness.
you do.
I am regretting being sober at the moment. Oh, very much so. Speaking of which, I found speaking of being sober and how much it sucks. One of the beers that I found at in Lincoln was beer. Like that was the name of it.
Wait.
I got
Come
beer.
again?
Yeah, I got beer.
Well, yeah, we have that too. We have like a beer that's literally just called B for beer.
Yep. It's great. It's really tasty, but it's just called beer. That's it.
That's. I mean, I'm glad they used the energy to come up with good beer rather than like the name, but like it's not that hard to like at least call it something more creative than just beer.
They had a lot of good names. That beer one was pretty good. Trying to remember what are the other names. Oh, I got the one that I bought for beer of the week. Spoiler alert for beer of the week. It's called You Snooze You Lose, and it's a coffee beer.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
Nothing like mixing alcohol and caffeine.
Yes, it's
That
great.
doesn't increase your risk of heart problems.
I mean, that's probably one of the reasons I had to stay in Lincoln an extra night. I drank way too many of those. They were really good, though. Oh.
Well, no, that's why Jaeger bombs are like actually a really bad idea.
Oh.
If you drink a whole bunch of them and have a sensitive heart, your heart because it can't it gets confused because you get both like a stimulant and a depressant. So your heart goes, wait, what the fuck? And then there are people who have died from that exact cause.
Oh gosh, that is. I mean, on the one hand, if you're gonna go one way, on the other hand,
I mean, it's not the worst way to go.
it's not. It's not. If you're gonna, it's that or snooze is like the two ways to go, I suppose. Death by snooze.
I think sex fueled rock heart attack sounds more fun.
Yeah, the heart goes into a sloth hummingbird mode. Hummingbirds are crazy. God.
Oh wait, I slept too long. Now I'm dead.
Watching them actually like when they do like the slow-mo cams of the hummingbirds fly, it's insane.
It's the only birds that can fly in reverse.
Oh. All right, so we'll find out more about all this water stuff.
Yes.
You need to be open-minded with what we have to share with you today. This information could change your life.
No.
I'm Sarah, and this is Nick. Join us for the next 5.
The way she said it, like, I'm Sarah, and then she reached for the glass, lifted it up, and continued to look at the glass, and then said, and this is Nick. What she's actually implying there is that the glass of water's name is Nick, not the guy.
I hope so. I hope she names her water. I hope that part of the process of getting fourth dimensional water or whatever is that you have to name it.
Fourth dimension. Okay, now you've outmoved their rules.
I wonder how many times how they did the take. You know, it's so cringe.
No, this is their first take. They're literally just like they have this little personality on camera because they're not used to being on camera.
I could imagine though this being like a whole afternoon thing where they just sit around and like have to do the same retake of like having to like do the little clink glass thing.
They've peed gone to the toilet so many times because of how many glasses of water they had to drink during the recording.
You have a question, Luke, for you in the chat. Where in Germany is your guest from? Where in Germany are you from, Luke?
The other German wants to know.
The next bigger town is Mainz.
Mainz.
Yes. Also, Koblenz, where my beer's from, a local brewery, Koblenzer.
Oh. He says, don't fucking say Copenhagen.
Oh. Well, I'm not from Copenhagen. I just live here.
I know that Sleisbach is somewhere near Frankfurt, Wiesbaden. It's almost an hour to drive from my location.
An hour isn't that much in Germany.
Yeah.
No, it isn't.
Someone's gonna tell me.
Here it's like if I drive an hour away, I can be at like a third way across the country. It's tiny as fuck.
Yeah. I have a terrible sense of scale because I can literally drive for like 8 hours in a direction and not leave the state if I wanted to. So I get.
Oh, Geo is apparently very it's close as well.
Oh, okay, very cool. Normally stuck with work. Well, I'm glad you're here, Mr. High. How are you? Okay, so let's see. Oh yes, we're still trying to figure out if they're gonna
see what Sarah and Nick, the glass of water, and this unnamed guy.
Minutes while we explain how this new discovery in water science can transform your health.
Yep, that's a glass of water.
I do like this newfangled field of water science.
Well, I mean, is it a whiskey? It kind of looks like it's a whiskey glass.
Probably is.
Are they doing water shots?
Water shot. Please do water shots. That would be the best.
I mean, actually thinking about it, I can see some like some high school, like misguided high school thing, where like because they aren't allowed to drink, they set up like water shots so the kids can pretend or something like that. I can see that being a thing.
What was have you guys ever watched what is it? Orange is the New Black?
Nope.
Okay, so spoiler for one of the seasons. I don't know which. One of the ladies in the prison ended up in prison because she started selling like tattoos, like those, just, temporary tattoos, the kids temporary
Where you put
tattoos.
water,
Yeah. So she started selling those and saying that they were like some sort of drug. So she started selling them in her high school as a drug, but it was just a tattoo. And then I think like somebody actually jumped off the roof though, which is the sad part. So that got dark real quick. But yeah, someone was high off of these tattoos and jumped off the roof. So moral of the story: don't sell tattoos to high school kids.
but no, don't sell tattoos and say that they're drugs.
Yeah, it is crazy how much
You
that.
can sell tattoos.
It's crazy how much that affects you. Like someone was telling me, and I'm not sure how true it is, but I wouldn't be surprised if it is true. That like Fruit Loops, the cereal, that
Yes.
they don't have, like, it's all just one flavor. They don't actually have different flavors. Fruit Loops, they're all one flavor, and it's just the colors that.
Yes, that is true. They all
Is
taste taste of generic.
Sugar, I'm assuming.
Yeah, well, generic sugar and generic fruit flavor-ish. It's true. They don't. They actually have the same taste.
Yeah. So that was it's funny how much like the colors and just people telling you what it's supposed to be affects you. So all right. Placebo effect. Placebo's effect is real, therefore water is going to cure you.
Makes sense to me. Let's find out.
Yeah.
So, what is this fourth phase water?
Well, there are many different names for this kind of water.
I think you forgot to switch the sound.
Oh, I think my computer died when I tried to switch the sound.
Oh.
I have a nice spinning ball of rainbow death on my screen right now. Hello, Jose. How are you? Welcome back. Hello. I think I tried to pronounce Chrismer.
Christmas. You were literally explained this last week.
I did. I'm trying. Yes. Oh goodness. How are you all doing?
Christmas is just a version of CRISPR, but it only works underwater.
Oh goodness. So I mean, eventually we'll have sound here again. This was poorly planned. I wanna blame Google Hangouts for this, and not just my computer, but I might blame my computer as well.
Blame the video.
Blame the video. Yes, it's
Well, this is what happens when you put water into your computer.
Oh goodness. I do like the so far the quote, because that's the only thing we can do is read what it says, is what is fourth phase structured hexagonal living water?
So fourth phase is not in fourth phase; it's second phase. Structured. I mean, water's only like has brief structures where it like structured and hexagonal. That makes it sound like they're talking about ice.
I mean, there might be.
Water does have hexagonal, like brief hexagonal structures, but they only last like a femtosecond. And living, if you shouldn't drink living water, like that's either a name for pee, which you shouldn't drink, or it's water with something that lives in it, which don't. Like that sounds like sewage.
Fourth phase water, structured water, hexagon water, or even living water.
But you see, when you take normal water that you get from either your tap or from bottles, and you put it under a microscope, you'll see that the molecules are disorganized.
Stop. What? So yeah, if you take the water and put it under a microscope, yeah, you know.
You definitely see the molecules.
Yeah, you can definitely. I guess you could if you have an electron microscope, but the problem is, in order to have an electron microscope, you kind of need to have a vacuum. I'm not sure you could actually, you would actually be able to do like, I would like Geo, help me out here. Like, would you actually be able to see?
I
Yes,
do.
Okay, Geo, I know you can do X-ray analysis and neutron scattering, but like that, I don't think these idiots would count that as a microscope. I mean, I'm not even sure they would. I mean, the only reason they would count an electron microscope as a microscope is because it has the word microscope in it. Then they're not. That's...
I do like how they actually showed us a picture of the molecules too, instead of a 3D rendering of molecules. Because, you know, they're so easy to see with a microscope. I do like that. I thought that was great.
Okay, keep going.
They come together in long strings or clumps. But if you take pristine water from out in nature and look at it under a microscope, you'd see that the molecules create a completely different structure.
No.
Okay,
No.
wait, can we just... Did they just say that if we take water out of the tap, they come out in clumps and strings?
Yep. That's how that works, don't you know?
And that, like, are they just like... What? Like, I want to say that they're like... Oh, what's it? There's because the water will break up, there's a name for it. It has to do with surface tension, if I remember correctly. But like, also that, what?
Did they seriously take a picture of a snowflake and say, "Oh, look, this is what water looks when you take it off the nature"?
Yep.
Ah,
Yep. If it comes out of a pipe, it entirely looks different under a microscope.
Well, that only looks like that because you froze it. Also, honeycomb-like structure. No, it's called hexagonals. But you had the word before. Why?
maybe the water got little bees which bit the honeycombs.
Oh, little tiny molecular honeybees.
The only snowflake I see is wearing sunglasses. He is, this snowflake is very sensitive today. Light is just kicking my ass. Yeah, it's been a rough day. It's been a rough day. I had to drive here too from Lincoln this morning. That was not a fun drive.
Did you drive in a Lincoln?
I wish that would have been actually pretty good. Driving to Lincoln in a Lincoln.
Oh! That means you haven't watched the Taking a Look at episode.
No, I haven't watched the Taking a Look at episode yet.
Have you seen the thumbnail?
No, I'm gonna have to. Is that one's from Saturday?
Yes.
No, okay, I'm gonna have to do that then, cause no, I haven't quite gotten around to it. Too many things. I didn't have time to do anything this weekend besides yell at people on YouTube, not YouTube, Twitters. Okay.
Should I try to send Gio the link?
He's not a Patreon.
I mean, you two are the patrons, so I'll let you two decide because this is for you guys. But if
like having a chemist in here with this would be quite fun. So
it works for me, but it's up to you guys since this is your show. So if you two are cool with it, I'm cool with it. But
I'm sending him the link.
Okay. People apparently like you enough, Gio.
We double the amount of Germans.
Yeah. We should make him.
Okay, he wouldn't be able to join. He's lying flat in his bed with a 38-degree fever.
Oh no!
38 degrees. That's not that. I actually don't know how hot that is. Because
that's
in
1 degree above body temperature.
So what's that?
1 degree centigrade.
Ah, okay. All right. So a little bit more of this. Sorry, Gio, that you're dying. Hope you feel better.
The molecules would align to create a perfect honeycomb structure.
That's not
This
perfect.
four-phase water is also called crystal water. The geometric design.
That's just ice. That's just ice. Crystal water is just ice.
But it sounds so much better when you call it crystal water.
I heard the term when someone calls like mountain water crystal water, because it's not as I don't know
It's
the word.
it's usually very soft water because it doesn't have a lot of carbonate in it.
Yes, or like our local river is like brownish, so it's almost disgusting. And when I drive to the Switzerland, the water is almost crystal clear. So go figure.
Oh goodness, I love it. Crystal water.
The molecular structure of water turns this run-of-the-mill liquid into a crystal that behaves like living cells. It begins to vibrate.
Wait.
It's a crystal that behaves like living cells.
Evolution.
No. Like, no. Just no. Also, in order for it to do that would mean it has to have, like, it has to be special water with, like, normal water inside it.
Oh, it's
I mean,
yeah.
that's far from the only problem.
It's yeah. I don't even know what I mean. I also don't know what they mean by that sentence. Like that sentence makes.
Like, I want to know what they mean by it turning into a crystal. like, because unless it's not like, unless they show something that's like frozen and like solid, because that's what crystals are. If you just show normal water, that's not a crystal.
I mean, yeah, it's hexagonal shaped. The molecules under a microscope.
But apparently vibrates 40,000 times
42?
40,000 times faster than, okay, spoiler alert, that's just heating it up. that like, so you have water that is both very hot and like a crystal. So you have, like, have they just discovered, like, is this their weird way of explaining the triple point of water?
Maybe. Let's find. Oh, let's see.
Vibrate 40,000 times faster than normal water. It resonates at a frequency very close to the range at which your cells thrive. So naturally, this kind of water was nicknamed living water.
And water is the basis for all life. It's like a highway that surrounds your cells. The cells use it to exchange nutrients, release toxins, stabilize cellular functions, and send and receive signals.
What? Okay, like, your cells aren't surrounded, like, they're surrounded by water in the sense that, yeah, like, you have water in your body, but like the outside of the cell is the cell membrane, and they don't use water to signals.
Water's like a highway in your body.
No, you're thinking of your cytoskeleton.
That's how it goes, and it just vibrates at the same vibrational frequency that your cells vibrate at.
Yeah, sure. That's a thing.
I love it. Oh goodness.
Keep going.
Oh, can I keep going, computer? Will you let me? Nope. Computer isn't gonna let me. It has decided to not let me keep going. So that's a thing.
You get to stare at this image.
Oh, guy, why do you do this to me, Google? Why do you hate me so? It's just Google just hates me. I mean, I can play it, and and everyone else can hear it, just not you guys. But apparently, nope, everything died. This is where everything dies, and so does the show, and everything's a mess, and I love it. Also, reminder, if you like the show and the crappiness of it and would like to help out with it being less crappy.
Why would you do that if you like the crappiness?
I know, right? If you'd like to help improve the show, super chats are a thing. You get boobs, and you help make the show less crap.
No, actually, preferably use Streamlabs because they take less money.
Oh, that's true. You can also do Streamlabs. And you do get boobs for Streamlabs. But I think there's a bigger variety of boobs in Super Chats just because they tend to be used more often. So I've added more to that.
Now, if this highway is destroyed, your cells wouldn't be able to communicate with each other, which can result in cell death and disease.
Dr. Gerald Pollack is the leading researcher in the field of structured water. He discovered that having structured water in and around your cells is vital to your health. It's like upgrading this out-of-date, traffic jam-prone highway into a highly functioning super freeway. This is why hydration is the key to a healthy body, and we'll get into this in just a bit.
When water is unstructured, the molecules are arranged in large, bulky clusters, which make it difficult
That's
for water
structure.
to cell.
No, you didn't have to stop.
We can keep going.
Whereas structured water is neatly made up of 6 water molecules that make it easy to pass through a cell wall to deliver nutrition and enhance hydration.
Stop.
No.
Pass through a cell wall?
But only if it's structured.
No. Pass through a cell wall. Spoiler alert, we don't have cell walls. That's something plants and bacteria have. If you mean cell membrane, then still no, because it's waterproof. Like you literally have aquaporins which are proteins that let water in and out.
Yeah, but they're racist and they only let you in if you have 6 other water molecules with you, or 5 other ones. There you go. Yep, that's how that works. Obviously.
I mean, if water could readily flow through the cell membrane, then osmosis wouldn't be a thing because you wouldn't have concentration differences.
My brain imagines a security guy standing in front of the cell and says, "No, not in this unstructured way."
Only groups of above 6 are allowed to enter.
Yep.
Okay.
It's like the analogy of having a bunch of people trying to enter through a door at the same time versus people walking through in single file.
But science
Wait,
Wait, what? I don't understand that analogy.
I'm very confused because she said that like if they're together, they're work faster, right? Like that was.
Well, I think they're saying that like the normal water is like lumpy and like in big clumps, and their structured water is like in tiny like neat packages.
Oh. But okay.
That they totally took a picture of. That totally wasn't a snowflake.
No, yeah,
That was
yeah.
totally like 6 individual water molecules.
Yes, because that's what water molecules look like. That makes perfect sense.
scientists are now beginning to realize is that structured water contributes to the effective transportation of nutrients and superior hydration because the crystal structure of the water allows the cells to communicate in a more effective way.
This type of water is possibly the key to healing and longevity because there is great evidence, as Dr. Pollack provides, suggesting that this type of water is perfect for increasing cellular healing.
Did you know that almost every electronic appliance today relies on crystals? The processor in your computer, microchips, your smartphone. Think back to the first radio. It was actually called a crystal set. It worked because it was made up of crystals, and crystals transmit frequencies.
Right, and it's been well documented that cultures who drink this type of structured water from mineral springs have historically been known to live longer, healthier lives. And when you drink this crystal fourth phase water, you supply your cells with the same kind of healing water.
So, how do you get your hands on fourth phase water?
This is so fucking stupid.
All of that make perfect sense. All of it. All of it. Just. Well, since normal water is clumps, then couldn't you just filter it?
I mean, there are to some extent they are correct that like there are crystals inside your computer.
But only silicon crystals.
Yeah, but I mean, they're not like. Also, I love the phrase can transmit frequencies. That's like saying can transmit roundness. The frequency is something. It's a property something has. It's not a thing. Waves are a thing that have frequencies, but like they're not. The frequency itself is not a thing. Like, it's not an object.
You can get a package of frequencies and just, have them delivered. I think Amazon's delivering frequencies nowadays.
Hold on, I'm gonna go to Amazon and type in frequency and see what comes up.
The last crystal I actually used, which is somewhat related to this topic, was a quartz crystal in my watch. But
Yeah.
this is the only thing I knew.
Quartz crystals used for tuning because they resonate at a certain frequency. That true? That sounds about right.
Yeah, they basically like that's how your digital watch works. They have it vibrates at or resonates or something at a certain frequency so a certain number of times per second, and that's how it keeps time.
Oh goodness.
That was a very bad explanation.
Some wireless technology still uses crystals to actually put out the frequency. Like, do you know the wall sockets which you can with a little remote?
Mm-hmm.
This sometimes use actual quartz crystals.
Oh.
Huh. That's neat.
Well, so I went to Amazon and put in frequency. The first thing is some movie, which looks like a boring action movie. Then there's something which is an audio book called Frequency. Tune in, dear God.
That's great. I love it.
Then there's a book called Frequency, the Power of Personal Vibration.
By God, no.
Then there is something called Frequency again, which I think it's a TV show.
Huh.
Yep, yeah, it is. Then there's the more frequencies, which is something on Amazon Prime Video. Then there is another book called The Frequency. Fulfill all your wishes by manifesting with vibrations. Use the law of attraction and amazing manifestation strategies to attract the life you want.
What?
The creation frequency.
Oh,
Tune
no.
into the power of the universe to manifest the life of your dreams. Resonance. Beings of frequency. And there's a very weird, creepy picture, like a blue skull that's slightly transparent with a brain in it and like a weird red wave thing. Like it looks like someone has a Wi-Fi in their ear.
Huh. Hashtag Heathen says that you can buy chakra beanbags to focus your chakra points on your body. Chakra beanbags. That sounds.
I just want a beanbag.
Chakra ones though.
No, I want a beanbag.
Too bad we never tested out the chakra node finding thing with the pendulum and the crystal. 'Cause that would have been fun.
Well, let's find out some more about this magical water.
We might in like 10 minutes once my computer stops dying. It's not handling this well at all. I love it. I don't know why it's not handling it well. I do know why it's not handling it well. But that's okay.
He's hashtag heathens. I love when vibrations manifest. They feel amazing.
Oh goodness. Vibrations is always too much fun. I don't understand why it's so mystical. Like it's something oscillating back and forth. It's fine. It's fine.
I mean, go to the next festival for electronic music and you can quite literally feel the vibrations.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Just just buy a vibrator.
You can feel all the frequencies like that.
Oh no.
Wait. You do realize that was the joke #Heathens was making?
Yes.
Okay, why are you acting like this when I said it out right? You're weird.
I am. Well, that's the last time I laugh at your joke. I'm only gonna laugh at #Heathens jokes from now on. All right, here we go.
What a joke.
You don't live close to nature.
Well, you can easily make it right in your own home, and we'll show you how in just a moment. But first, let's take it back to 1885. Victor Schauberger, Austrian inventor nicknamed the Water Wizard. His motto was observe and copy nature. It was Victor who first discovered the power of the vortex and how it's the key to structuring water.
He discovered that nature uses a vortex to energize and structure water. Water that falls downward with gravity spirals in a vortex. Look at the spin of a tornado, or even the spinning of our own galaxy.
Oh.
That's not water. And like water falling down like a waterfall. That's not a vortex. That's just water falling. They're in the name.
I do like that he was a water wizard and not. I was kind of hoping they'd go for a waterbender, but water wizards also works.
I am the water wizard. I can turn anything into water. As long as he's the opposite Jesus. He doesn't turn water into wine, he turns wine into water.
There you go.
I mean, to be fair, so do I.
we're all opposite Jesus in the end.
in the end.
Oh.
The energizing power of the vortex is spread out through nature.
Now let me give you an example in our modern day-to-day lives. If you have a bathtub of water, when you remove the plug, you'll see that the water goes down the drain in a spiral, a vortex, because this is how water naturally behaves.
It's this spinning action that not only structures water, but also energizes it by pulling in all the oxygen molecules. And because of its honeycomb...
Please stop. So let me get this straight. If I pull the plug off my bathtub and the water spins, it got energized, shouldn't I just put a glass behind the exhaust of the bathtub and it will energize my life?
Yeah.
I don't get it.
That seems about right.
I'm more confused by the fact that they think that the water being pulled down and spiraling into a vortex is gonna oxygenate it.
It's gonna make it extra oxygen-y water. You know.
Also, does that mean that if if it energizes the water, does that mean if I keep doing it with the same water, that eventually it boils because it has so much energy?
Oh.
Like, can you over-energize it?
Don't spill it fast enough.
The water just catches on fire if you spin it too fast.
I mean, you can actually if you have a hot enough temperature, you can actually light water on fire.
Oh no!
Because what happens is that if you get hot enough, the hydrogen and oxygen falls apart. But then as soon as they get outside and no longer as hot, they're gonna recombine. And then that's fire. That's burning hydrogen. So you can't actually burn water.
Wow. Huh. Lab strength hydrogen peroxide. Wow. Well, yeah, so There's a lot. And I would play more, but again, my computer is just dying. It just does not like this. We might even take a quick...
It is basically break time.
Yeah, it is basically break time. So I think we're going to do that. I think we're going to take a quick break. Real quick, I would play music, but I think I don't know if that'll work.
Or not.
Or not. So we'll take a quick break. You can still just watch some fan art go by.
No, I think his computer is just having like some kind of electronic diarrhea.
Yeah, no, the vortex got to my computer and it's just a little bit too energized at the moment. So
I told you not to put your computer in the bathtub.
So yeah, we're gonna take a quick break. If you guys don't mute your mic, everyone's gonna be able to hear you. So keep that in mind. But I'll be back in just a little bit.
We're just gonna be sitting here staring at each other?
Yeah, you guys can. I gotta go pee, so you know, because I need to go.
I do too.
I need to go oxygenate and vortex some water.
I maybe go and fetch some more beer.
There we go. We all got some water things to do, so we'll be right back. So R&D's back, but you know, I don't know where everyone else is. NA, if you'd like to join us, you are more than welcome to. This is a patron stream, so there should be a post in the Patreon things if you'd like to join us. Until then, let's look at some comments until I get my two guests back. We got Luke. We got super water. We are gonna make some super water today. No break time necessary. I'm already broken. Yeah, not surprised. Returning to your rental beer. That's how Budweiser makes its beer. In case you didn't know. So yes, I am not on the beer thing. Why is it Hobbs or Hobbs? It's Hobbs with just two B's, no ES. It's just two B's. And he's somewhere. He's just being a bit of a jerk today. Mostly because he missed me, I think. If you call right now, you get a ceramic potato peeler. Oh, goodness. Yeah, these people has quite the... I'm really wondering how if $5 says they're gonna like show off some product that you can buy at their store, and it's not gonna be as simple as just like making a vortex of water. But who knows?
Buy the special water for $500 and get some water for free.
Oh, like I can't imagine that they're not gonna be scummy, because they're woo guys. They're gonna be scummy. They're gonna do something scummy. Oh goodness. But yeah, this was a good video to find. I do like it. I always like the water things. It's too much fun. And hopefully I guess we don't. I guess we don't technically have to wait for Micro to get back. There we go. Since he's probably being slow. Let's see. Do you have a beer of the week, Luke? Because I definitely don't.
Actually, the Koblenzer Kellerbräu from my local brewery.
Ooh.
It's.
I now too have beer.
We
I
got
went
all.
to the shop.
We got all the beer. You went to the shop? Like during the break, you just went to the.
I literally have a local corner shop funny enough, on the corner of my building. It's like 100 meters away.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. I have plenty of beer, but I just do not have the stomach for it today. So, buddy, you're gonna choose to stay out here,
or the liver,
or the liver? No, my liver is dead. It's mostly dead at this point. All right, so we got our two guests, and again, ANA, if you'd like to join us, let me know, or don't let me know. Go check Patreon because you should have a link in there. All right. With
Did
that,
we watch any more or?
No, we were going to, and then everything died again, and you know, we're waiting like usual, and just chatting about beer while we're at it.
I think at the end of this video, my brain is as broken as your computer.
Yeah, no.
no, as his liver.
What's that?
Oh, yeah. This is some interesting stuff we got going on for us today. What is the scary about the types of ads is that people actually fall for it. They do. There's a lot of this nonsense. I have a friend. This is one of the many reasons why I don't tell my friends that I do this show, because I talk shit about them all the time. I have a friend who's an empath, whatever the fuck that means. And so
those are those people like that can receive and transmit emotions.
Yeah. So she does that, and like I don't know sure if she's got a shop or like a clinic or whatever the hell empaths do.
No.
But she does like she tries to do a job with it of some variety.
Oh no.
But yeah, she's an empath, and it's like, no, you're not. But okay. Thankfully she's not one of my close friends, so I don't have to deal with that. What was the thing that we were?
She could probably feel your negativity.
She probably could feel my negativity.
Hey.
Woo! All right, so I think we're ready. Nope.
Bone structure, it can hold more oxygen and deliver it more effectively to the cells in your body.
There's a lot more to water than what you previously thought. For example, water appears to retain the energetic signature of whatever it's placed in. Basically, water has memory. It has a unique ability to store and transfer information within the human body.
Millions of dollars have been spent on filtering pollutants from water, but most don't address vibrational pollution of water, which is the most programmable substance on the planet.
I like this idea of vibrational pollutants.
Isn't that the same stuff as homeopathy?
Yeah, it's homeopathy.
Oh no.
This is the exact same argument as homeopaths make.
Yeah. Oh, the memory thing. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That somehow they remember. Who was it? It was Spirit Science, right? Who's like water makes all these sharp angle turns and
yes.
in the pipes, and it remembers all that pain. Because reasons. Here you go. Check your bingo cards. I know we really should have. We really should have had some bingo cards for this.
We should have.
Yeah, we're way too late for bingo cards at this point, but we really should have. Because goddamn, I'm sure someone by this point. I really gotta make like an official like R&D bingo card set. You can download. Oh goodness.
And print out,
have it in front of us. That I think I need to bring back the reading a woo book thing. After reading the Flat Earth Plane, like go find a woo book to read together. That would be kind of fun. We'll find maybe I'll go Amazon Frequency and see what I get, and then pick up one of those books. That'd be kind of fun.
Some of them were quite cheap.
Yeah.
In the ebook version.
As long as they have like a pictures, because without pictures, it's just boring.
When I got some time, I could build a website for a bingo card game.
Ooh.
There are already plenty of those.
Well, we just got to make a bingo card and have it like
Yeah.
whatever, shuffle it around, randomize the square so that other people can use it.
I mean, I could build like that as just a program for you to have in like in like a couple of hours.
That would be fun. Things to think about. All right, for now, more woo.
More beer.
So what does vibrational pollution and frequency have to do with water and your health? Well, first you have to understand frequency. Everything down to the tiniest particle is a frequency, a vibration.
In quantum mechanics, this can be described by the study of cymatics.
Sure. You two try and explain quantum mechanics. Go ahead. I'm sure you'll be excellent at it.
This is great.
Cymatics? I've never heard that word.
Yeah, I don't know. Cymatics. I don't know. Where'd my phone go? Let's see if Google knows this.
Cymatics, from ancient Greek, something in Greek that I can't read, meaning wave, is a subset of modal vibrational phenomena.
Modal vibrational phenomenon.
A normal mode. Okay, so it's a subset of like understanding how things vibrate. So it probably. It doesn't really. Yeah, it's just like vibration stuff. It seems like stuff like. So if you have cornstarch and you put like on a speaker.
Oh
you
yeah,
get, like,
yeah.
little peaks in it. So it looks like it's the like it has to do with stuff like that where you sort of like to visualize.
So
like
it's math.
It's part of the yeah. It's some like subset
But
of.
math is evil.
There was that one lady who did that with the violin and the like a sheet of metal, and you put like rice or shit on top of it. If you haven't seen the videos, it's really cool because you get some really great patterns by playing not a violin, but playing a sheet of metal with a bow. Yeah.
Okay, so Geo just wrote me in Discord saying, in quantum mechanics, we use the terminology vibrational modes of particles in potential wells.
Oh. Huh. That means absolutely nothing to me.
So I think it might actually be a real thing. I'm gonna hazard a guess and say, like, obviously it is a real thing, but like I'm gonna hazard a guess and say I'm not like using it in the correct meaning.
You think the water scientists aren't using it correctly?
I'm still not convinced that that's actually water and that it isn't vodka.
Alright.
Or possibly some kind of liquid meth.
Oh no. I could see that though.
Look at the experiments where things like liquid and sand take on geometric forms when they're exposed to sound frequencies. Here, let's take a look at this video.
One of the first Western scientists to seriously study wave phenomena was Ernst Chladni, a German musician and physicist who lived in the 18th century. Chladni discovered that when he spread sand on metal plates and then vibrated the plates with a violin bow, the sand arranged itself into patterns. Different geometrical forms appeared depending on the vibration produced.
And
Chladni recorded an entire...
I mean, it's a neat effect, but like we know why it happens.
Yeah, but something flower of life, something quantum. At least that's my guess.
entire catalog of these shapes, and they are referred to as Chladni figures. Many of these patterns can be found throughout the natural world, such as the markings of the tortoise, or the spot pattern.
Okay, wait, hold on, go on, let it play for a bit more.
Of a leopard.
Those don't happen because of vibrations.
Studying Chladni patterns or cymatic patterns is one
Hold on,
secret way.
stop. So like the spots on a leopard doesn't happen because of vibrations. It happens because of like it's a chemical thing. It's a chemical thing. It's like the way the signal molecules are released, where they're released. Like it's you can make you can actually just using a couple of them, a couple of signal molecules, and having them released and like deactivate and like have feedback positive and negative feedback loops. You're gonna quite like easily using a gradient get these like get expressions of different amount of melanin in this case. Like it's not that like it's nothing to do with vibrations and not the fact that you can make a pattern that vaguely resembles it means nothing.
I am actually fairly certain that that God just took a violin bow and just individually strings cats.
I imagine an actual guy shaking a panther really hard so he gets sometimes a leopard out of it.
Yeah, I like it.
Well, actually, if you look closely at a panther, they actually do have spots. They're just very like it's just that they're very hard to see because it's all dark.
Ah.
Or maybe if you shake a leopard, the dots will order.
If you shake it there like and hold it down, like like so its tail's down, or they all end up in the tail. like you have some kind of leopard hourglass.
No.
Oh no.
Oh, I like this. I like a leopard hourglass.
There's a very surreal like psychedelic gif in there.
I mean, there's a chance of death, but who cares?
Oh no. Oh. Alright, well, let's see if we can get a little bit more of this video.
In which high-end guitar, violin, and other instrument makers determine the sound qualities of the instruments they make.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah.
Wouldn't work with a hurdy-gurdy.
Hans Jenny expanded on Chladni's work in the 1960s, using various fluids and electronic amplification to generate sound frequencies, and coined the term cymatics. If you run simple sine waves through a dish of water, you can see patterns in the water. Depending on the frequency of the wave, different ripple patterns will appear. The higher the frequency, the more complex the pattern. These forms are repeatable, not random. The more you observe, the more you start to see how vibration arranges matter into complex forms from simple repeating waves. This water vibration has a pattern similar to a sunflower.
And like the music.
Simply by changing the sound frequency, we get a different pattern. Water is a very mysterious substance.
No.
It is highly impressionable. That is,
What?
it can receive and hold on to vibration. Because of its high resonance capacity and sensitivity, and an inner readiness to resonate, the water responds instantaneously to all types of sonic waves.
Sound. You like don't have to say sonic waves. You can say sound.
No, but it sounds way better to say sonic waves. Also, I like how they're impressionable.
These patterns of water have an actual technology impact. When you shoot light through a glass fiber, you got almost the same patterns. Also called modes. When you shoot multiple colors through a glass fiber, it can help to improve the signal.
Huh.
Oh, it's kind of neat.
That's neat. But I mean, yeah, like I mean, but like we understand why this happens. They're standing waves.
Indeed.
Like, this isn't complicated or mysterious, and it's nothing to do with water. You could do this in any liquid.
No, it's definitely water's a mystery. Micro. It's a mystery that the humans have yet to understand, or anything. Also, if you vibrate it, it turns into ice.
Is that wait? Is that how? And if you have vanilla in it, does it then become vanilla ice?
There you go.
Vibrating water and earth make up the majority of mass in plants and animals.
Wait, did he say?
It is easy.
Wait. Oh, he said animals on Earth. I heard it as that he said the majority of animals on were made of earth and water.
I thought so too for a second there. That we had gone into full Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Yeah.
To observe how simple vibrations in water can create recognizable natural patterns. But as we add solids and increase the amplitude, things get even more interesting.
That's because that's cornstarch. That's a non-Newtonian liquid. So of course things are gonna get more complicated.
I also don't know how this has to do what this has to do with water, because
Oh no, they're demonstrating how water is super vibrational and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
This is so stupid. The only thing I've learned from this is the fact that some instrument makers will use these standing waves as a way of testing the sound of the instrument, which is neat.
Yeah.
Adding cornstarch to water, we get more complex phenomena.
Because it's non-Newtonian.
But it's more complex. It had to be better. This hurts.
This doesn't look this looks like we went and found a cam copy of some kind of cheap horror movie where there's a bad blob special effect.
It does.
It looks somehow like pudding.
Yeah. So far, this doesn't look more complex than what we were looking at before, but
No, it looks more random. It's just like. Well, I mean, it's a neat effect because it happens because it's a non-Newtonian fluid.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I have seen it before on speakers and stuff and it is very cool. It's just there's nothing actually special about it besides it looking cool.
And I'm sure why it happens.
Yeah, and I'm sure the math behind it is super neat. If I fucking understood math, I bet that the math behind why those particular shapes arise is really cool.
I really like this experiment where you put a nozzle to a speaker and you synchronize the wave with the shutter of your camera. So you got the standing wave of water inside the frame.
Yeah, that does look really cool.
Yeah, that's super neat.
See, none of this is a mystery. We can do it, and it's super neat, but that's about it.
And it doesn't become less neat. It actually becomes more neat knowing how it's done.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's try a little bit more.
Perhaps the principles of life itself can be observed as vibrations move the cornstarch blob into what appears to be a moving organism.
No.
No.
It's just no. You don't even have to pause for that. Just no. It's like no.
The animating principle of the universe is described in every major religion, using words that reflect the understanding of that time in history.
In the 1930s, Raymond Rife, who was considered one of the greatest scientific minds of the 20th century, discovered a cure for...
Not Rife machines. God.
What are those? I don't know what they are. Please explain.
They're probably gonna explain it. This is really fucking stupid. This is so stupid. And I hate it. Keep going.
How stupid is this on the German scale?
this is top. Like you can't like this is peak stupid. It's both medical crackery. It's specifically cancer crackery. It's misapprehending both biology. Like it's misunderstanding everything from physics to chemistry to biology. Like, and it's like connected to woo, as you can see here. Like it's all the things. Oh, we have a new person in here.
Oh,
Hello.
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 It's the wrong account again. I'm ugly.
yeah. Hey, Ugly, how's it going?
Oh, generally good.
Awesome, awesome. Well, you can join us while we talk more about curing cancer with vibrations.
Yeah, I just had to work until a little bit ago, so
Ah.
I tried to come home fast, and then there was the usual problems to get into Patreon to see the link and anything.
Well, thank you.
Difficulties.
I have 2 Germans in here.
Well,
Oh no!
we are super German crowded today. Wow.
Well, you wanted to get Geo in too, so
Like, well, I mean, at least I understand some German. Like, I had it for some some years in school. I don't remember most of it, but I know like a little. R&D is gonna be on complete. Like, have no idea.
I genuinely have no idea what's going on.
you know he always says he has barely understanding of English. So.
It's true.
I think he barely understands like human language, like the concept of language.
I am very distraught by letters that don't look like the letters that I know.
You mean like the German umlauts?
Yeah.
No, the umlauts isn't. Those aren't even like actual letters. That they're just accents. I think he means your double S. He thinks it's a B.
Yes, the bees.
Oh my God! Gio just wrote me on Discord saying, "I guess you guys are overcrowded."
Oh no!
Oh goodness.
That's the worst joke I've ever heard, and I love it.
All right.
But Micro, one thing. When I was on the Autobahn, I heard you say that waterfalls don't make vortexes, but they do.
Okay,
You have to
they
think
do,
of
like,
at the bottom where they hit the water again.
The waterfall itself isn't a vortex, which is what they were saying. I know they're obviously gonna get vortices as a result of the water falling and hitting things.
No, when it falls down into the pond or river or whatever where it continues to flow, there will be a standing wave, circular disturbance.
Yeah,
I think
that's
you
what I
could-
mean. Like because that has to do with water hitting the bottom.
Yes, it's the kinetic energy that has to be dispersed.
But they were saying that, like, the way they said it, it made it sound like it was an entire, like the entire waterfall was like full of vortices.
Yeah,
Still closer than Riley.
Yeah, I think they were just referring to like moving water is a vortex.
Okay, I hold on. Let me take a big sip of beer because I know what stupid is coming. If I had known that they would be referring to rife machines in this, I wouldn't have sent this video to you.
Cancer using vibrational energy, a Rife machine. Now, because everything is vibration, he found the cellular frequency for cell death and the one for thriving health. He identified the frequency of cancer, and then by finding the counteracting vibration, he could destroy the cancer cells.
It's just like tuning a radio. It's up to you what frequency you'd like to be exposed to. The different frequencies of thoughts, emotions, other people, food, and water. Remember, water is highly impressionable, and it can hold every frequency
When
it's
was
ever
this
been exposed
discovered?
to.
When did they say this guy discovered the frequency to cure cancer?
I-
We still have cancer, haven't we?
It make like at least they didn't go too deep into it. Like it's a fucking rabbit hole. Also, Rife here claims to have discovered claims to have made a microscope, like an optical microscope, that literally, like, the zoom level is literally physically impossible. because you know, like in order to, like, if you zoomed in that much, well, not zoom, if you magnify that much, like, you get your resolution starts to become the wavelength of most of the light. So you would just become blurrier. It would, like, zooming into a picture on your screen.
Oh
It just,
no.
like, it just become more pixelated. You wouldn't actually get any more information out of it. We are
Like-
already at the limit, limit of what you can do with optical microscopes. Even so, we are at the point that the refraction between going from glass, from like whatever liquid you have to glass to air is enough that it causes a problem. That's why you, like, at high magnification you add an oil to it, so you don't have that refraction.
Is this as stupid as the luminary claim from flat earthers, where you put planets out of focus and claim it's just a light in the sky?
No, it's even dumber. Like,
Ah.
it's even dumber because, like, at least, like, it's dumber in the sense that, like, just like looking up, like, like having a basic understanding of physics. I guess it's like, I would say it's a smarter dumber. Like not focusing on something is stupid dumb. Not understanding why there's a limit to how much magnification you can get with an optical microscope is a stupid dumb.
It's the opposite of what Flurfers claim with the diffraction problem, the Rayleigh criterion. You get so small that the wavelengths that could illuminate the things you still see would be out of human visual range.
Yeah.
At least
Well, no, but it even becomes a problem with things in the visible range. Just because, in order to see something, the size of that also has to match the wavelength.
at least it's not as stupid as the Germanic new medicine.
Yeah, I feel sorry for you guys that you have your country's name attached to it.
It's stupid.
Yeah, if anyone wants a good headache / laugh, look up New Germanic Medicine.
To put it basically, every medical problem you ever have is like a basic conflict, and you have to resolve the conflict to cure your problem.
Yeah. So R&D, you'll like this. It's basically the claim that, like, all illness is actually a result of unprocessed and unconfronted emotions.
Sounds very Freudian.
It is very Freudian, but, like, but without all the fun sex stuff.
Like, we're gonna have to add this to a list of things to watch.
Well, it's not a video. It's a whole movement.
I'm sure they have a video on it, and we could enjoy the shit out of.
Probably.
There are sadly only German sources for this so.
No, I know there are a few here in Denmark that practice it.
Oh wow!
Oh, God.
But they call it something different to get a, like, the New Germanic Medicine is usually, like, only used in Germany because outside of Germany, New Germanic kind of have other connotations. So the quacks tend to, like, give it some other name.
I knew that it was used in Switzerland and Austria too, and they killed actually 4 or 5 people.
Yeah.
Ooh,
It has a body count.
oof, that's bad.
Most quack does.
Still less than Jehovah's Witnesses.
Oh,
Oh no!
still
less than the Nazis. Wait, what? No.
we
No.
already got there. We got the 34 seconds in, so at this point doesn't matter. All right.
Are you familiar with Dr. Emoto, Japanese researcher and author.
There we go!
He's most famous for his experiments with water and frequencies. He would take a drop of water and expose it to different environments with different sounds and music. He'd then freeze that drop of water and examine the structure. The results are hard to ignore.
Normal water, or water that was exposed to negative thoughts like, you disgust me, looked like this.
Oh no.
Unstructured, jagged, and messy.
However, water that was thanked, prayed to with feelings of love and appreciation looked like this. See those beautiful honeycomb snowflake-like structures? It's evidence of how water is programmed.
Hold on. That sentence
is
was
a bloody
fucking
normal
brilliant.
I mean, Dr. Emoji here is also a guy which shouts at his plants and claim, oh, look, these plants don't feel well when I shout at them.
Yeah.
Was that the? I only because it has to be. Is that the study that Sargon of Akkad was talking about when plants feel pain?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh no.
Like these there are like, and it's stupid because like all the people like, oh, plants feel pain because if you're hooking them up to a polygraph, like they get signals like they're feeling pain. Like again, plants can't feel; they don't have a central nervous system.
Mm-hmm.
But like they still have like pain signals in the sense that they still like.
Yeah, they still have to react to
They
stimulating the
still
environment.
react to. They start producing defense compounds.
Mm-hmm.
And
Are
even
you
like
familiar
they also
with the-
sense signals to other plants. Like if you have like you can take like one plant, like there's some plants where you can like take one plant, like make like injure it in some way, and then the amount of defense compounds will go up in the plants next to it because it will send out signals through the air.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that what the acacia trees do when
Yes.
giraffes eat off the leaves?
Yes,
Then
they do.
Some pheromone is sent out or something like that,
Yeah.
and the other trees become bitter or indigestible. or
exactly.
something like that.
There's even neater is that my favorite like defense mechanism of plants are the ones I can't remember what plant it is, but there's a plant when a caterpillar eats of the leaf, it doesn't kill the caterpillar. It doesn't have toxins or anything. It just releases a compound that then attracts parasitic wasps that feed on the caterpillars.
Well, that's
So it
just
attracts
mean.
It attracts the predators of the thing that's eating. Like the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Wow. That is just mean.
Plants are neat. Like plants are super neat.
But I think evolutionary that might have turned out the other way. That when the plant is injured, it
Well, yeah,
it
obviously, yeah.
a smell or something, and the wasps have evolved to detect where that is.
But like obviously the plants has also like evolved. Then it after since evolved to release more of the compounds. So it's a both way street.
Sure, the ones with the stronger smell or taste or whatever would be the ones the wasps find easier and therefore would be the survivors.
Yeah.
This isn't a plant. It's this one cricket in like Hawaii, and there's this parasite that gets attracted to the crickets like the wings, and so they stopped. They had to change the frequency that they were doing their songs, so that the parasite wouldn't get attracted to them anymore.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah, so like so you have like this one island where for a while like everyone thought these crickets had gone extinct because they weren't hearing them anymore. And it was just that they changed the frequency that they were doing. They were chirping at because they were getting parasitized pretty much, and so they were getting decimated by this one parasite.
There's
One
also
cricket with Alzheimer must suck.
Yeah.
there's also one neat parasite which infected snakes, not snakes, snails, and turns the eyes into like blinking lights which attract birds.
That thing's gross and weird. Makes it look like a yummy worm for birds and shit.
I mean, have you like that? It's gross and weird describes 99% of all nature.
That's true. There's that what the is it a mushroom that infects the ants and makes them crawl?
Yeah, it cordyceps. It infects and reprograms its brain.
Yeah, it makes it like go find a nice open place and like put its butt up so that it gets eaten. It's fucking
No.
Is that one?
No, cordyceps. No, that's not that. Cordyceps infect the brain and makes the ant crawl up a tree or some stalk and then bite down and clamp down, and then the mushroom, not a mushroom, it's a fungi, kills the ant and eats the rest of it, and then grows out of its head. And the reason it wants it to crawl up high is because like it spreads the spores of the mushroom fungi thing fast, like the cordyceps faster.
Yeah.
This sounds like a horror movie. Zombie ants from space.
Yeah.
You do realize that that's the inspiration for the PS3 game Last of Us.
Oh.
Zombies in there are literally inspired by cordyceps. I think they even in the game actually refer to it's a mutant version of cordyceps.
Huh.
It's been done.
Huh. Well, fun. Man, plants weird. Fungus weird.
If you want to go like really weird with plants, look into how the immune system works. There are some weird, it's this weird like slow, like semi-slow evolutionary arms race where you make the bacteria will make a compound that attacks attaches to a certain a certain protein that does something in the plant. So the plant will make other proteins that are purely there because they resemble the thing that that the bacteria's toxin is trying to target, but it's more attractive. So it's like a decoy, and then it will have a sensory system. But then the bacteria that detects that something has bound to this decoy, but then the bacteria will evolve something that targets that sensory system. So it's like this interconnected web of decoys and loopholes, and it gets very, very weird very fast.
Oh, evolution.
I had a course where there was a good part of it was about how plant immunity works. It was very fun.
All right.
All the weird.
All weird, yeah. Fucking plants. Fucking animals. Still need to stop being so fucking weird. Alright.
Speaking of weird.
Yeah, let's watch a little bit more.
Programmable, and how it can hold vibrational signatures.
So which type of water would you rather be drinking? One infused with toxic vibrational energies, or water that's clean and holding the vibration of thriving health?
Now, where does the water in your home come from? Let's take a look.
So as we've learned now, water in nature moves in a specific manner through a spinning vortex. But because we force water through pressurized pipes underneath our cities, rather than having it move in its natural energizing form, it ends up traveling in man-made rigid angles. It's been recycled and exposed to a cocktail of toxins like fluoride, chlorine, and vibrational pollution. It loses its living structure and turns acidic.
So,
cholera positive or what?
Could we pause?
Yeah.
A town which actually builds a system of pipes that way is stupid.
It reminds me of that like impossible math thing, quiz drawing puzzle thing where you have to connect each house to one of 3 utilities.
It reminded me of that one Windows 98 screensaver.
Oh yeah.
Oh. Goodness. I mean, yeah.
I'm gonna go get my second beer. I need it for this.
what Victor found out was that this spinning vortex motion present in nature removes pollutants from water as it structures it. Think waterfalls, streams, and rivers.
Exactly. The spinning basically reminds water of its natural healthy frequency and its 4th phase crystal state.
Up until now, this kind of water can only be found out in nature. But thanks to recent advances in technology, you have the opportunity to recreate structured water in your home.
This is the Vitalizer Plus. inspired by the research of Victor Schauberger.
Oh no.
That's a magnetic stir. That's just like the stir.
I
I'm not
don't- I
it's a
don't even-
magnetic stir.
Ow.
But that's just like that's just a blender that you put water into.
Oh no. Oh, this is real bad.
It looks like a water heater.
Yeah.
But with a twist.
Like, okay, how is it spinning it? Because if it's spinning it by having a little thing that spins around at the bottom using a magnet, it's literally just a fancy piece of laboratory equipment.
I'm gonna go. I bet it's just a blender. I bet it's just a blender without blades. Like I.
It does not
we
even
have
work
taken-
with their own explanation.
Oh.
We have
They say
taken.
to be healthy, the water needs to run over rocks and stuff like that. And
No,
this
it
has
just
nothing.
you just have to go in a vortex.
But yeah, I guess. But won't it remember all of the? I don't know, being stuck in plastic.
because by spinning is so water is like chickens. If you spin it around really really fast, it gets amnesia.
Oh.
It's like the Dyson.
I'm not kidding. But I'm not kidding. That is like if you have a chicken that has gone. I'm not sure what it's called in English, but like if you have a chicken where you've forgotten to take its eggs, and it now it started to incubate them even though there's nothing in them, and you want those eggs. What you do is you take the chicken, you put it in a bag, and then you spin it around real fast, and then it gets really confused and forgets about the eggs.
Oh wow. Wow.
I didn't know
That's the thing.
Oh.
This
Gets really confused. Sounds like every chicken.
Like chickens are actually pretty cool animals.
have you ever seen a chicken sneezing? This looks weird.
Yes.
I can't.
Fun
imagine.
fact. So when a rooster crows, in order to not deafen itself, it actually disables its own hearing for while it crows.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
The bones inside its ear it goes away because it only has one bone bone in there.
That explains flat earthers. They can disengage their brain while they are talking.
It's a defense mechanism. Oh goodness.
Okay, let's find out how this this hybrid between a blender and a kettle works.
Free and Company reverse engineered his work to create this device that mirrors nature to structure, alkalize, mineralize, and oxygenate water.
How
It's
does that alkalize it? How? How does that alkalize? You're spinning it around.
received CE certification and patents worldwide from the US, Europe, and even Asia.
It takes your ordinary drinking
Even Asia. You hear that? Even Asia.
and turns it into a superior hydrate that can not only enhance the way your body absorbs nutrients and releases toxins, but it can also boost your energy level, boost your immune system, and revitalize your entire being from the inside out.
The Vitalizer is the size of a blender and easily sits on your countertop. All you do is plug it in, choose your
the size
spinning
of,
time.
of a
Nice.
blender because it is a blender.
Oh no.
18 or 27 minutes. Turn it on and watch it work its magic.
Look at the vortex created in the water. It may not look like anything is happening, but inside there is a powerful patented magnetic spinner spinning the water, reorganizing the molecules to create that living crystal water.
Now, as the water spins and creates that structured matrix, there is so much more space in between the molecules, so it can hold more oxygen. It's this vortex action that
Oh no!
I have to switch to German. Nein, nein, nein und nochmal nein, nein!
It's also not how you get drinking water with a lot of oxygen in it doesn't do jack shit. It's just gonna gas out and out of your mouth. You don't get oxygen in through your digestive system. That's what your lungs are for. And your
But
lungs
it's good
are
for
unless
goldfish,
you have.
but not for humans.
Oh.
It's good for goldfish. You have to oxygenate your aquarium water but has no purpose for humans.
I mean, the only like I don't. There are actually an animal that breathes through its ass.
Hmm.
Does anyone know what that animal is?
Is that a lobster?
No, it's a kind of turtle.
Oh, really?
It has these like in its anus, it has these two like sacs with a lot of blood vessels. That it's sort of like a butt lung gill. That it like so it's uses it when it hibernates because it's like hibernates underwater. So it's like its metabolism goes way down, and then it just uses its butt lung gills to get oxygen.
Huh. That's super weird. That's super fucked up.
Sucks oxygen down into the water to energize it. Once it's finished spinning, it'll be full of oxygen. You'll actually be able to see tiny oxygen bubbles in the water. And if you drink
So,
it,
wait. If it's hold on. If it's bubbles, it's not dissolved in water. That's just bubbles. That's not oxygen bubbles. Fucking bubbles. That's just bubble. Like you just made water where there's bubbles and it's just air. It's not. For fuck's sake. I'm hand fabbing now.
Get the maximum benefits of the oxygen.
There's also a cartridge inside that releases ionic minerals into the water as it spins. This helps the water keep its structure while adding life-supporting nutrients, giving the water a nice, smooth taste.
With the help of the structure, minerals, and oxygen, the water becomes alkaline up to as high as 8.5. Because remember,
You really shouldn't be drinking water that has a pH of 8.5. That's quite high. Like 8.5 is higher than your body is able to produce.
I mean, at the same time, you could just swallow an alkaline battery and get the same effect, I think. No. That's not serious.
Yeah, don't swallow batteries.
I knew.
Don't swallow. Wait.
structured water.
Yeah,
comes
that
with
is the like
water bottle.
8 point. Actually, let's look up what like some pH of things.
pH of
see.
things.
No, let's see. Like, we'll get some example. So 8.5 is something like baking soda or
Seawater is 8.
that's
Seawater.
that's quite high.
8.5. Yeah, it looks like it's just a little bit. Baking soda seems to be the thing.
I mean, it's also like the pH of like your pancreatic juices.
Oh. I mean, you're drinking seawater, so good on you, I guess.
That's salty.
It's salty.
Well, of course, it also depends on what acid it is. Like, you can't like you can't just go based on the pH. It also depends on exactly what compound is causing that.
Mm-hmm.
Bottle is acidic.
Did you know that on average, 60% of your body is made up of water? But according to Dr. Gerald Pollack, water
A bit
we
low.
are on a cellular level, 99.9% water. That's incredible. So it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out that a high-quality drinking water is the most important supplement you can take to replenish and hydrate yourself.
And when seeking optimal
Wait,
health,
hold on. If it's that's not a supplement. A supplement is something you use to supplement your diet with. If it's like a key, like drinking water is a key component of it, so it's not a supplement.
I don't know.
That's not what that's like. It's very in the fucking word.
Couldn't you even call water a vitamin? You need it to survive, and your body can't produce it by its own.
Oh, but it's all like the definition of a vitamin is that it also has to be in small amounts. It's a micronutrient.
Oh.
I mean, if I want high quality sparkle water, I go to the next store and not buy from this Wutard.
Oh goodness.
I'm pretty sure they bought 10,000 of these water swirlers and then had to find a business model to get them sold.
Make every sip count. The Vitalizer Plus is perfect for anyone looking to take their health to the next level because it really helps you make the most out of your water, delivering structured and enhanced water molecules deep into your tissues.
When you take your first sip of vitalized water, you'll feel like you're drinking clouds because the water is so light and full of oxygen. Many of our clients are
Clouds are made of water.
telling us that their kids love drinking this water because of the light and crisp flavor. People are actually drinking more water.
Look at the happy child.
Today, it's common knowledge that dehydration is the root cause of many diseases, that aging is caused by cellular water loss, and that up to 75% of people are chronically dehydrated.
What science is now revealing is that it's sometimes not the lack of water in the body that's linked to chronic disease and aging. It's the lack of this structured fourth phase water. Because when you are truly hydrated at a cellular level, you can avoid dehydration-related chronic diseases.
Remember, it's this structure that's scientifically proven to enhance water's existing life-supporting properties, making it more effective at hydrating, eliminating toxins, and delivering nutrients. All of these factors are critical for healing and for maintaining natural vitality.
So, by now, I hope you're getting a good idea what this water can do for your health. So go ahead, scroll down to get more information, and order the Vitalizer Plus today.
And when you order today, the Vitalizer Plus comes with a full 60-day money-back guarantee. And if you're not satisfied, just send it back to us, and we'll gladly issue you a refund. So go ahead, scroll down and order today. You'll be glad you did. All right, that's all for now. Thanks so much for joining us. Till next time. Bye.
The attitudes, ding!
Yeah, they hit those glasses hard.
Do you think that they feel bad about this?
I wish those glasses would just shatter in their hands.
Yeah. I was really hoping for that.
Oh goodness. Well, bright side, we finished the goddamn thing.
Free boobs!
Free boobs. We need
I'll
them.
go to the stream so I can actually see them.
Yeah, no. We'll see over here. I guess you have to have Google give us a number here.
No, I'm gonna pick a number.
You're gonna pick a number? Okay.
I'm gonna pick a number. And I'm gonna go with 9.
Okay, 9.
Because that's a good number.
I would choose 42.
42?
I don't think he has that many.
I don't know. I think we were only at 36.
Oh, that's not a bad one.
You approve? As long as you approve. That's the important stuff. All right. Well, with that said, I think we will be calling it a quits on.
Yeah, we've basically been going for.
We've been doing it 2 hours. We got 2 hours in. Yeah. We did pretty good.
Finished the video. We had some fun.
Gosh. All right. So
almost finished 2 beers.
Same here.
But Micro, are you aware that Luke put that thought into your head? It's been 10 minutes since he said 999. Random number and you say 9.
Oh no! Oh no! I applaud to this.
That deserves a golf clap.
Oh no!
No, sorry, not a golf clap. A gentleman's clap, which is a snap.
Oh, well, thank you everyone for being here today and tolerating the R&D being hungover. But I had some wonderful guests who had quite a lot of good things to say. So I'll take it. We did pretty good. Good job, team.
And we learned that
Hooray!
even the humble blender has been appropriated by woo people.
Yes, if you wanna shake your water into a vortex, just use a blender. That's all you need. All right,
I wonder what using one of those paint mix machines will do to your water.
Oh God, but that'd be shaking it, right? They don't like shaking. They like vortex.
Okay, and also you don't have to buy this expensive thing. Just buy like a magnetic stirrer. Isn't that expensive? And it does the same thing.
Also, I mean, you can just shake your water. One of those things. I'm not sure if you guys ever did this for like science fairs in school, but you like take 2 bottles and you stick them together, and you can shake the water inside. It makes a vortex.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there you
Personally,
go.
I was still use a magnetic stir because you don't have to do anything. You just drop the magnet down and it spins around.
That's true. Those are a lot of fun.
I did never do it for a science fair, but it's a good method when you have rests in your bottles to get them empty faster.
Oh, that's true.
Make the water spin, and it will create a funnel that leads the air back in, so it doesn't
Yeah.
have to.
Ah.
That makes
That's neat.
sense. Yeah. Huh. Have to remember that. All right. So, with all that said, thank you very much to my wonderful guests. These are all not all my patrons, but some of my patrons joined me today. So, thank you very much for one being patrons and 2 for joining me. It was a blast to chit chat about all this good stuff. But yeah, with that, I guess I probably only like one of 2 of you has like a channel to plug, but I'll let you guys give yourselves a goodbye, and we're gonna go down the list that they show up on me on my end. So I'll let Luke say his byes first.
That's yeah. I don't know. I have a channel, but it's not active to a degree, so I just say goodbye.
That works. We got microbloganism.
I also have a channel that's not very active because I think most people around here know who I am.
No.
So yeah, I'm kind of busy doing science
Doing
Science.
and stuff.
the sacrifices that we all make for science.
September, summer like once September is like over, like at the at the maximum, then I'm gonna be out and I have my degree and I can move on. I can
Nice.
start making videos again.
Woo!
And I currently have found a video, actually several videos. Not sure whether we're using all of them, but at least one of them that are directly related to my field. The thing I've literally been engaged in for the past like almost year, and it's gonna be the thing I'm specialized in once I have my masters. So I'm gonna be doing a very in-depth video on that as one of the first things, probably.
All right, that sounds great. Very cool. All right, and then we got, last but not least, Ugly German Truce.
I never make videos, so just gute Nacht.
That works. All right, awesome. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. Thank you, everyone, for being in the chat and watching the videos and stuff. You know how YouTube works, so do those likes, the subscribes, and the whatnot. So thank you, everyone. Have yourselves a good rest of your weekend, and I'll see you all next time.